Hello everyone. Today we'll be learning some basic strokes using oil pastels. So, before starting with the stroke, we will just see how to hold the pastel. Holding the pastel is also a skill. How to hold the pastel if you are using with the study table or something like this, then you should you can use this 45 degrees angle like this. You can give, okay, for the stippling purpose. When you have to show the dots, you have to hold it like this, okay, completely vertical, and then you can show perfect dots, okay. And sometimes when you want to give flat color, then you sometimes you may cut the color and then spread it if you don't have control over your wrist, okay. So for the plain color, for the very less pressure application, you can use that kind of color. But these are the two most important grips. One is like this 45-degree and another is like this, okay. Stroke, our first stroke is flat stroke, which is very much important, that you should be able to give color in very flat manner using this soft oil pastels. So this is a flat stroke. You can just do it with me. So suppose this is a part where you have to give this flat stroke. You just have to feel it with equal amount of pressure. Don't worry, don't rush, just give equal amount of pressure. Don't give too much pressure, otherwise too much color will be on one side. And then with your finger only you can just smudge this one little bit with your finger only, okay, like this. So this is a flat stroke. This is very much important for underpainting. If your underpainting is flat and completely covered with colors, then it is easy to give layers on it, okay. So this is a flat stroke. The next stroke is linear stroke. In the linear stroke, what we give, we start from, yeah, I will write linear stroke. So in this stroke, what we do, we start from a point, we apply too much pressure over here, and then we just slow down with the pressure. More pressure over here and less pressure at the end. More pressure over here, less pressure at the end. Practice this in all direction, like vertically, up, down, like this. Then from right to left also. These kind of strokes are very helpful in case of drawing grass, drawing flowers, showing the veins in the leaf, etc. So practice these strokes. The next stroke which we'll be seeing is circular stroke. Circular stroke. Circular stroke is also very important when you draw bushes or clouds. So I will just take a blue color and just give this circular stroke like this. Practice the circular stroke with 45 degrees of angle. Don't uh, hold it like this, just 45-degree angles. And here you can see, you can do one thing. Just first apply much pressure, then apply very little pressure, and then almost too little pressure. And here you can merge it with the white color, and apply with the same stroke, so that you will have similarity in stroke, which will create a beautiful pattern. Okay, so this is about circular stroke. And just one thing I want to share over here, that when you apply circular stroke, don't smudge it in any other stroke. Like, you need not to stroke it like this for the like flat stroke or like linear stroke. If you are using circular stroke, smudge it with the circular stroke only. It will give better result. The next one is cross hatching. Cross hatching is very much important in case of showing textures, showing the background of the grass, and some objects also, where we create a net kind structure, mesh kind structure. So if I, it is a combination of linear stroke only. So if I want to show darkness from the left side, I will just add little pressure over here, and like a linear stroke, and I will add some more lines crossing this one like this. Okay, so this is a cross hatching technique. You can also use different colors over here, and some people like textures, so they really don't want to merge the painting, they really don't want to give that soft effect, and there what helps them is this cross hatching technique. Okay, without merging it, you are creating a gradient, you are creating a transition between two colors using cross hatching. This is the importance of this cross hatching technique. Then dotting or stippling, it is also an important part. So it's simple, where you give dots. So either you can give like this if you want bigger dots, or just do from perpendicular angle like this. Okay, practice these strokes. This stroke is very important, showing bush again, trees, leaves, and sometime pollens of the flower, etc. Okay, this is a stippling or dotting. Now the important exercise is about pressure control. Pressure control is very much important in soft pastels or oil pastels also. So take any color here, draw a box, draw almost 3 to 4 boxes. In the first box, you will apply pressure so that it will give flat stroke. Okay, in the next box you will decrease the pressure, and you can see a little bit texture over here. This texture is very much important. When you use texture paper, the texture gives a beautiful look for our painting, a natural handmade look. Then this third box, just decrease the pressure. See the difference? I am doing this one, I am just making shades of the single color without using two. I am just decreasing the pressure and increasing the pressure to increase the opacity. Okay, so decrease the pressure, and again lastly very little pressure. This much control you should have while drawing with oil pastels, so that you can clearly show gradation with the single color. This is very important in case of layering practices. In the layering, what we do, we just cover with a single color. Like here in the flat stroke I have given, I will give another color over here, and we will see how this pressure control is important. So I am just giving this flat stroke. Okay, and see, I am using second finger now because my first finger is already I have used for the yellow color. Okay, and now I'm using dark green color. So here what I will do, I will just increase the pressure over here, then I will decrease the pressure. And here you can blend it very easily. You can give the shading very easily using this part. So this kind of technique is very much important in case of layering practices. That is why pressure control. This exercise you must do every day at least for 5 to 10 minutes. All the exercises will not take more than 15 minutes. So do practice, and you can also combine the strokes. So like here I have combined the flat stroke and this pressure control. Okay, similarly you can combine this flat stroke and linear stroke also. How? So like here, suppose I want to show a petal. I have given the flat stroke first. Okay, let's use the pressure control also, and then linear stroke, so that you will get an idea. So here I am using dark yellow. Oh, see, this much these things happens. So if suppose this kind of things happen, don't worry, take tissue paper, because we are using layering technique, and there is a single layer beneath this thing. You can just pull out this color, just pull out this color, and don't worry if this kind of things happen. This happens with the artist also. Don't worry about that. Just have to remove the color, then clean your fingers and start again. So here we had done the flat stroke first, and then we have to show this linear stroke. Okay, so we have completed with the shading, and next we will add these strokes, linear strokes. So using the orange color, I am just giving this linear stroke. Okay, very simple, right? So you can clearly see how to combine the strokes and then move forward. So likewise for the dotting also, you can combine the dotting with the flash stroke also. Like for the, suppose here I will use green color. Okay, for the shadows you can give dark stippling of the dark green, and here also using stippling, using the dotting technique, you can go ahead with different kind of shades so that you'll get shading. Okay, now finally I'm using the same color and little bit highlight of this yellow. Okay, so here we have combined dotting and flat stroke. So these are the important strokes which you have to practice. You have to divide the paper in 8 boxes and then fill each one with one stroke. Practice for 10 minutes daily, and this will help you to get control over wrist, control on the soft oil pastels. In the next lesson, we will learn different blending techniques using soft oil pastels. Thank you.